So exciting. Any minute now, we're going to go live and people will sit... Oh, blimey, here we are. It's live, ladies and gentlemen. Live! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting...
Vobes show.
Vobes show. Yes, the lovely Julia is here and the old baldy Vobe. And it's the 22nd of January 2020. If you happen to be tuning in, 10 years since this was recorded. Live! Live! It's exciting.
It won't be live in 10 years.
No. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please get your tiny violins out because the lovely Julia went under the knife this morning. She went under the knife and, oh my God, I've never seen so much blood spewing all over the place. You better tell the lovely
Exaggerating
viewer.
as usual.
Yeah, were you? Exaggerating as usual. She was exaggerating as usual. Better tell the lovely viewer what's happened to you.
Well, from a
Decapitation? Oh, no, not decapitation.
decapitation of a crown.
Of a crown? Oh, yes, because Princess Julia.
Princess Toothy Peg.
Your crown has gone.
Yep, the crown was taken off and then, yeah.
So
The rest split and then... Well, I had a tooth extraction today,
she's had
essentially.
Yes, a tooth extraction pulled right out from the very roots, and you felt it right down, all the way through your body, down to your toes, didn't you?
Well, I'm feeling it from my head to my toes now, yeah.
Because they went...
What is this? A magician's handkerchief tooth or something?
Yeah, it was a bit like that. With all the roots, I'm just thinking all the roots attached to it and the little fenders and little nerves.
Fenders?
Or whatever it is that you have on the end of your teeth. You know when you pull your teeth out?
Actually, the roots were weird. He showed me them after. They were like curvy.
Ooh, curvy.
I think that, yeah, curvy.
Well, they were ladies' ones, weren't they? Curvy, as opposed to sort of men's ones, which would have been a bit stocky. Anyway,
Right.
never mind all that. Who's out there in the land of Vobie?
We have D for Bricks, the Veg Grow podcast, Tim Williams, Ed Loud, Cheryl Craggs, Mariette Genealogy, Judith, we said D for Bricks.
Yeah.
Price Hiker.
Did you say?
Croser,
Did you say the lovely Cheryl
Daniel
Craggs?
Harrison.
One
Harrison?
one
Harris.
moment, please, because I can now scoot across.
Cheryl Craggs, I did say. Stephen Agger. Ramibu, did I say you? Ernie Samat.
Just because the lovely Cheryl Craggs is here, we have on special Cheryl Vision. Hang on, got to get Cheryl Vision going. We have the infinitely famous bald kamikaze explorer. Oh look, he's got his head down.
Sorry,
there.
I didn't mean to push you.
And she's had her hair coloured today to make it look blue, which is something to do with the strange quirk of the camera, because on the real camera, it's actually purple. But Cheryl, lovely to see you. We're still playing with the little, what do you call the things that you put pins in?
Mascot. Oh, no, well...
What do you call those dolls that you put?
A poppet.
A poppet? No, there's a... isn't there? What do they call the dolls that you stick... that witches stuck...
Voodoo dolls.
Voodoo dolls. We're still playing with the voodoo dolls. And... earlier today, I did have Julia down here like this with a great big drill going... and I could hear the screaming from the other side of Worthing. Sorry about that. But your tooth came out, though.
Yeah. I'll have you know I didn't scream at all.
No, she didn't scream at all. Anyway, welcome along to the wonderful Vogue show. It's very kind of you to pop along. Is there anybody saying anything of any interest? We now have live chat, which means we get all the nonsense that you say instead of just the ones that the algorithm thinks is a good idea.
I remembered to remind you before we started.
Yes, well done. Habit forming is what it needs to be.
Ernie Samat says, tally ho, Mr. Vobes and Julia. All tiggity-boo here in Windsor. Fantabulous. Good to hear.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's nice up there in Windsor. How's the castle these days? Is she in? Is she in? My husband and I mean, you know, they're getting rid of the royals left, right and centre. They probably threw them off the tower, the big tower, did they?
Getting rid of.
You know. We don't need the Duchess and Duke of Sussex. Wah! And off they go.
No, still the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, though.
Are they?
They just don't have the HRH anymore.
Oh, well, I thought we could be the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in our exploring going around.
We can be, tongue-in-cheek like.
I've been practising my handshake. Oh, that's not really a handshake, is it? That's the hand wave.
That's a wave. That's the royal wave, darling.
It's the royal wave, and it's how we do it. Linda Kane says, oh, poor Julia, haven't you got something similar done to... What?
Haven't you got to have something similar done, Richard?
No. Nothing wrong with... Nothing wrong with me, mate. Nothing wrong with me. Yes, I might have to have a tooth, but I a bit queasy when it comes to having bones taken out of my body. It is a bone, isn't it, after all? Isn't it?
It's not quite bone.
Is it? What is it? It's like enamel coated on some form of bony tissue.
Tooth tissue.
Tooth tissue. Tooth tissue tastes like
I think it's
what
bone-like,
it
but it's
is.
slightly different.
Yes. All right, fair enough.
I don't know.
We don't know, we don't care.
I'm not a dentist.
Robert Croser. Hello, Robert. We haven't seen you for a while. I thought you'd disappeared up north, perhaps into one of the big lakes and all of that. What does he say? Malekin are those... malekin. Is that what they call them?
Mannequin?
Mannequin?
Are
Mannequin.
you thinking mannequin?
Is it, do you mean mannequin? You know, the dolls that you stick the great big...
Glenn Johnson says Voodoo Dolls were a terrible band. I can't remember anything by the Voodoo Dolls. I probably would recognise.
Yeah, could you sing a bit of something, Glenn? Hang on, we'll all listen to Glenn. Yes, good.
Like it.
Like it. Like the drum and bass part at the end. That was nice. And the cymbal, he's very good on the cymbal, is our Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should see him with the
Almost
cymbal.
as good as you on the triangle.
I know, I've mastered the triangle now. I can do this side, that side, and the bottom. But the great thing about the triangle is not only do you play the inside, but you can play the outside. I've got that lesson next week. It's £50 an hour. But it's got to be worth it, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be.
I mean, the first thing is I need to get a triangle. I've been going there with bits of card.
I could teach you for free.
What, £3?
£3, yeah.
£3 an hour.
£3 an hour.
So you know, it's been very worthwhile. I might try to get onto the circle later, and then the box later on. Talking of boxes, we've got some boxes to open on the show. The only thing is, we didn't know what was in the boxes until about 5 minutes before the show, and an email came in. I thought,
And Nosy Parker had to go.
I had a look at the email, and it told us what was in the boxes. So we now know what's in the boxes. We're not doing that feature now. We've chucked the boxes away. No, we're gonna open them. But,
of course.
Sorry.
Where in Sussex says Richard did have an eye out. In my view, that beats a tooth. Yep, I think you're right there.
That's true, because sometimes teeth grow back, don't they? I mean, you don't get baby eyes and go, oh, do you know, I'll just pull an eye out. It's all right. My proper eyes haven't grown back yet. Whereas with teeth and arms, that can happen.
I think usually at this point there are no more teeth to replace the ones that come out.
That's why I'm very don't want to I'm letting mine decay naturally.
I think I've got another wisdom tooth back there that hasn't come out though.
Oh.
I think they mentioned that last time I had an X-ray. Interesting, not.
No. Well, maybe. Maybe better to have it done before there's another emergency. Yes, Linda. She is the voice of reason. Yes, thank you. Francis.
She's the voice, I'm the finger.
Yes, thanks. A finger of fudge is just enough to make you run for the sweet shop. Francesco, Fran, to his mates, boing man, says, oh, that's good. You're taking good care of him. Thank you very much. Yes, she's taking very good care. Actually, have you noticed that we're now pretty much on the same level, ladies and gentlemen? This was an insistence by one of our viewers that we sat on the same level, and consequently we have got some nice chairs to make sure that we can do that. And I'm now looking up at you, which is
looking up.
Well,
up,
before I was looking down here.
Normally.
Well, not quite that far.
I was going to say.
But now we're like.
You can go off people, you know.
No, but it's almost like we're now equal.
Oh, because we weren't before.
No, in height. In height, I mean. Heavens to Murgatroyd. So,
what?
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Oh,
okay.
Wait a minute.
Sorry, I asked.
What was the thing? Now, Jeff's unloading his vehicle. Oh, and I've got a picture of Jeff's vehicle I've got to find. Oh, Jeff has sent in a picture of his vehicle. That's what I was supposed to be showing you. I can't do it now without spending an hour and a half trying to get the thing onto the system. So maybe in Friday's show, we're going to see what Jeff's vehicle is like. Great big truck. I can show you privately. His great big truck. Yeah, get on a plane. No, but what was I going to say? Something interesting. He's gone to unload some stuff. He gets all sorts of stuff on the back of his lorry, and then he sends it over to me. It's very handy.
Where in Sussex says, how much does the eye fairy leave under the pillow?
Yes, that's a good question. You see, I would have known that, but Dr. Dart, the surgeon who took my eye out, said, is it all right if I keep your eye? I said, what do you want to keep it for? I want to study it later. And he said he was going to put it into a paperweight and have it on his desk. My eye. Well, it's got to have been worth at least a tenner under the pillow, hasn't it? I mean, at the very least. I would have said it would have been a high amount, personally. I'm sure of it.
Very good. Budum.
Yeah, you haven't seen my budum tish. But anyway, Francisco says something, but Linda Kane says, with this, I really ought to do...
I really do know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Oh, yes, because she used to work in the dentist's chair as an assistant.
Dentist's chair?
Didn't you tell me you once was the woman that mixed up the paste that they shove into the gobs of patients who are having dentures taken the impressions of? Don't say that.
You want to say that in English?
I'm sure that she told me in an email that she was a dental assistant at one time. I think she's retired now. I mean, a lot of dentists are retired. When you get in the chair, you have to retire, don't you? Oh, no, what do you do?
It's the patient that goes in the chair.
Oh, yes, lean back, like bacon. So, we're full of it today, aren't we? You're on form.
Oh, dear.
She's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. On fire. You can smell the smoke. It's not the Essie. Bless you. So,
Daniel Harris said, had my bottom wisdom tooth out. The dentist had to put his knee on the chair to get the bugger out, and I'm not fun at all.
Do you know, I had a vision when you said bottom wisdom tooth, and then where the surgeon put his finger, I was thinking...
Well, I would have probably said lower, but, you know.
Yes, lower.
I was just reading.
Yeah, that's right. You know, nobody wants a dentist's tools up his bowels, do they? On that note, let's go to our first video, and then we're going to get some of these boxes, which you can't see. Massive boxes have come in. Just hold your contents for... Vicky Allen was a dental assistant for one day. Tell us what happened. But first, we're going to find out if is Kevin. Have you seen Kevin Hall?
I have not seen him about.
Oh, well, that's all right. We can show this then. Oh, look, there he is. Snagglepuss. That was Yogi Bear, I do believe. I've got a... Jeff is back there. Jeff, you told me on the phone something that one had to say on the show, and I can't remember what it was. It wasn't... what did we say? Just now. Oh, it's gone now. But we were on the phone and we had a good old laugh about it. Anyway, let's find out what Kevin's been up to, because Kevin has gone out for this mega long walk with his friends. He's got friends.
He's got friends.
Yes, he abandoned them in the woods, but let's find out what he's been up to.
Hello, this is Kevin. We're out on another walk, and we've got Cynthia and we got Steve, and we're going to be doing about a 6-mile walk today. And we've gone from Hazelmere, and we're going to head up to Blackdown and then around Blackdown and elsewhere. I'm showing Steve, Cynthia, myself, because Richard said, he told me off actually the other day, Kevin, it's great seeing where you've gone, but let's see you. So that's where we are now. So we are out here. No, we're not. We're not out here. Can never turn it round. It never turns round. Anyway, I'm going to just go like this.
You do that.
So I'm going to go around like that. Into the sun, which is never do. So that's the track we're going to be going on down there. Anyway, bye.
There we are. What about that? Suffering Suffratags.
Suffering Succotash.
Yes, Suffering Succotash.
Whatever it means.
Yeah, who said that?
Sylvester.
Sylvester McCoy, the Doctor Who, wasn't he? As he came out the TARDIS, he said, "Oh, suffering Suffratash."
Anyway.
I'll be hornswoggled, he said.
Whilst we bastardise everyone's childhoods.
Yes, that's right. Who was the Klondike Pete and his super stickers? Do you remember those?
Nope.
Used to love Klondike Pete super stickers. I'll be hornswoggled. Anyway, that was Kevin Hall. We'll find out how Kevin Hall has done with this 9-mile walk. Kevin is prone to exaggerate, because 1 minute it was 6 miles and then next minute it's 9 miles, it's 19 miles. I'm sure this Fitbit that he's got on there is on the blink. But anyway, never mind all that. Anything exciting? Oh, look, there's Andrew. Did I see Andrew Norris?
Yes.
Andrew Norris is out there. Hello, Andrew. Hope you're well over there in Croatia, which was nice. He's
In Zagreb.
In
Zagreb.
in Zagreb.
Zagreb.
Zagrebamir. Zagreb there. The Scarlet Pimpernel.
That might help you remember it.
Yes. See, they seek him here. They seek him there. The Zagrebian Andrew Norris mayor. He yeah.
Ramaboo says it was Yosemite Sam that said that.
Oh, you said
Suffering succotash.
Yosemite. Who is that? What you said? You said Sylvester.
Yeah, I did.
Yosemite.
Yosemite Sam.
Yes.
Sam.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we were sent from across the pond, from wherever it is that Ramiboo lives, and she lives somewhere, and she sent us from where she lives all that way, a couple of boxes, and this little box here is for me. But this big box, dun 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 dun, is it's pointing. Oh, it is pointing to you. It's for you.
Wow.
No guesses for which company it came from. The owner of which apparently was scammed by Russians, I think, because of some murder heard in the news. What's his name? Bazalgette, not Bazalgette. The Amazon owner. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I
was just hearing wab 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 wab.
Well, when anything I've heard in the news is probably out of date by the time I hear it. From what I gather and from what we've read, these are the same things but very, very different.
Oh.
And I'm hoping that I've got these the right way around. These are a lovely present because Ramiboo says, and I'll paraphrase what she says, I had a cracked one and she was very upset. So, I was on ointment, to be honest with you, and the doctor said it would heal in due course. But I haven't got a Duke horse, so these are going to be fantastic. So thank you very much, Lisa. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Anyway, so
in advance.
That. Should we open them on the... We can open them, aren't we?
So funny.
It's very exciting. It's like Christmas here, you know. She's looking at me, I'm looking at her, and we should be opening the boxes. I have no idea what's in here apart from I read it in the blooming email. Oh, this is nice. Looks like a stuffed rat. It's a stuffed rat with food poisoning.
You've got quite some imagination.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. Can you guess?
Oh, this is the one thing we could have really done with on the ASMR.
That's true. ASMR. Did you see the ASMR show? Oh, that's not working, is it? Hang on.
Here we go again.
Every time I press that button, for some reason the intro starts. I don't know. That's like that.
Anyway, I'm totally distracting from the lovely gift. Play with the bubble wrap later.
Yes.
Worse than a cat or a kid playing with the box.
Bubbles. So, what do you think you've got in yours?
Well, I can see what it is, and it looks really, really cool.
I can see what mine is. I'm going to get it
Can
out.
you? No, don't say that again.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
That is really. Look at this, ladies. I think we've got them the wrong way round, actually.
Yeah.
Have we
this
not?
one as well.
No. So here's
so
this,
pretty.
Look at this. It's a teapot. It's like the teapot I had before.
It's the teapot for one.
Yeah, and it's got a squirrel. It's got an owl-de-doo.
It's got
is
that a
fox
pheasant?
And a very pleasant pheasant, or is it grouse? And then moving mine aside, you have got. Oh wow! Look at that. It's got.
It looks
gold.
like a strawberry on the top, a rainbow-coloured
But look,
strawberry.
you've got these. What do you call them?
It's a unicorn.
Unicorn.
Well, actually, it's a Pegasus unicorn, or in the world of My Little Pony, it's an alicorn.
You have bowls that are
name
very similar with those.
for a narwhal horn.
Yes,
this
colour.
matches. This matches the set I have at home. I've got the dinner plates, I've got the side plates, I've got the bowls, I've got the littler bowls, and I've got The bigger teapot doesn't actually function very well. I've also got the butter dish.
She's got the whole works, ladies and gentlemen. In her hand, she's got the whole works. In her hand, until she drops them.
That is so lovely.
So
Thank you so
lovely.
much.
I've got to take this bit of old card out of it. It's a shame. If only we'd known this a little bit earlier before the show, we could have brewed up the kettle.
It's always next time.
Because I've got some tea. But yeah, next time, come and we'll have a tea party. Ooh, as long as I don't break it on the show.
Steady on.
Isn't that lovely? Thank you so much, Lisa. That's so nice. I'm tempted to put the tea that's in here in this god-awful
Don't.
veg grower podcast old cup.
You need to give it a little rinse.
Manky old thing that is. I know, it's a lovely cup, Richard.
How
It's a lovely
lovely is
cup.
that?
Isn't that nice?
Really nice.
That's very
Sweet
nice.
little cup.
Oh. Country ways there, see? Country ways and unicorn ways. So yeah, well, you're going to see us. You're going to see us use those.
It says it's thirsty work being a unicorn.
Yeah, it's Wednesday though. Oh, Thursday, not Thursday. That's really kind. Thank you so much. Let's go and find out what happened to what's his face, and then we'll what's his face, Kevin.
What's his face?
We'll find out. Hang on, I've got to get myself organised here because if I go back there now, I know what's going to happen. It's going to blooming well play again, isn't it? How do I get out of that? Hang on. If I do that,
where's the popcorn?
Do that, there,
Someone pass me the popcorn.
That. Right, let's find out what happened to Kevin and see if he got lost in the woods with his mates, and then we'll find out what the lovely people are saying out there in the world of Vobovision. So, Kevin, are you lost, mate?
Hello, Richard. It's me and Cynthia and Steve. We have now completed 5.25 miles on our walk. Someone's being pedantic, whatever that word means. Yeah, so we're sort of heading now towards Marley. Don't know if we're going to get up onto Marley or not. Probably not. But yeah, so we've had a good walk. The weather's been fantastic. Millions of people out here with their dogs, and so we're going to say bye.
Bye. Don't cry.
TTFN.
TTF off. I mean TTFN. That was Kevin, the lovely Cynthia Walder, and Stephen Musco, and they were there in the woods. They'd actually, I mean, he said it's something like he'd done 6 or 7 miles, didn't he? But he actually just walked about 6 or 7 paces. It looked the same from the first, didn't it?
Yes.
Just saying that. So there we go. Anyway, we've been behind the scenes discussing this. We've made a cup of tea whilst you were watching that long film, and we've drunk the tea, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. That's so kind. So it looks really good. So what are the comments coming back, lovely Julia?
Victoria Allen, dental assistant for one day because I had just 30 minutes break working at 9 hours and seeing people having lovely teeth, having teeth drilled, not my kind of job. Pheasant, Robert Croser says on the mug.
Oh, very pleasant.
Linda Kane says, Lisa, you beat me to it.
What were you going to buy one of these?
Robert Croser says, oh, Pegator, Julia. Pegator, no, that's you're using that.
Is that like a Minotaur?
A centaur?
With a Pegasus?
No, he's using centaur. Crossing that.
Oh yeah.
I'm just missing Cynthia's camera there. Rambo says, oh, you're kidding me. And how do I keep doing that? First Joseph's hat with my hat, and then the mug with my set. It's amazing. You're just intuitive. Do-do-do-do. Spooky. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And Cynthia's camera says, Steve is right about going in circles.
Yes, that doesn't surprise me. That's how they managed the 9 miles. They just kept going round and round and round the same tree.
Linda says, no, I'm not kidding. I was going to order one for Richard tomorrow.
Oh, well, don't feel you can't order one,
Greedy guts.
Linda. Or of course you could send us some lovely. What tea would you drink? I've got a number of teas, but I like Earl Grey, Lady Grey.
I like Lady Grey.
Going Grey, the Grey Lady. That would be nice. Maybe Linda. I mean, I don't want to impose or anything, but if you were to send in a big. You remember the old days when you moved house? Do you remember the days when you moved house and you got those great big tea boxes? I mean, crates If you could send in one of those, a big crate of tea about that high, we could sit here for the next 20 years.
Who are you begging from now?
Anybody.
Oh, anybody.
Anybody. No, lovely Linda's going to send in some exotic tea.
Ah.
Apparently. I've just told her now. It's terrible, isn't it? But we will brew up
after you slated the tea company that you have been donated teas from last time.
Did I slate them?
You did.
Yeah. Oh dear.
You think you were having a bit of a funny time.
I was having
You
a
didn't
funny
mean
time.
what you said.
No, I didn't mean anything.
You keep drinking their teas. You
yes,
can't mean it.
Very nice tea. But some nice, interesting tea would be good. We could brew it up. We could brew it in the show. We've got.
Yep.
Do you know we have got some brewing equipment? We may have shown it before.
We may have.
Yeah.
We may have scared people with thinking we were going to blow the place up.
Yeah, we may have had
Blow
the
a
fire
hole
brigade.
into Worthing. Never mind Teville Gate, don't worry.
No.
We'll fix it with a crater.
Yeah, well, actually, they've knocked down Teville Gate. And
I know.
Now they're trying to rebuild it.
Yeah, and nobody seems to be too happy with whatever's going in there.
Absolutely.
I don't even know what they're doing with it.
I
now.
have no idea either. It's almost past, and when it gets to past, we've got to see what Dave Ford is up to. We've also got Vicky Allen to show you on. Is Vicky out there today? Because she's sent in a video, and hers is very interesting, as well as Dave's. So lots of stuff to look at. But before all of that, have you ever heard, lovely Julia, of this stuff?
This stuff being called cheer wine.
Show them on the...
Nope, I have
Of course, I have to go back to this camera and press that button. There we go. Look at that.
cheer wine.
Cheer
Never
wine.
ever heard of it in my life before.
It's a strange drink, apparently, according to Mr. Kellison. He sent that in to be part of our Mardi Gras celebrations
Cool.
on the 7th of February. And there's 2 of these. We're going to be drinking cheer wine. Does anybody... Lisa might know what cheer wine is. Does it cheer you up? He did tell me what it was like. I think it's just some fizzy pop. I'm not sure. There's no alcohol in it.
By the way, Robert Croser says no. In advanced D&D, that's Dungeons and Dragons, a winged unicorn is a pegator. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
It's not what I called it.
Yeah, we don't do Dungeons and Dragons.
No. I know people who do. Plenty of them.
I wouldn't go down in a dungeon if you paid me.
No.
Depends how much you paid me. If you paid me a £5, I'd go down there. I just changed my mind very quickly. Mike Dixon is out there. Hello, Mike. What's Mike Dixon going on about?
Where's his
Is he having a look at the lichen or the lichen?
Oh, there we go. Today I bought a tin of Mighty Matcha green tea, which is supposed to be very healthy. Tastes a bit funny, but we'll give it a try.
It's an acquired taste, that matcha tea. Whatever you called it.
Matcha.
A matcha.
Mighty Matcha green tea.
What you do is you get the tea. I know a lot about this. You get the matcha tea out and you get a match. You strike the match, hold it in your hand on the tea, and it goes. Pfft. Don't get confused with the other green tea called gunpowder. If you do that, you won't have a hand left or an arm. And that's a factum totem pole.
Factum totem pole.
Put that in your pipe and smoke. Not the gunpowder tea. For God's sake, don't do that. You won't have a pipe left. You'll just have the end of the briar or meerschaum, depending on what kind of pipe you smoke. Yeah.
I'm having trouble keeping threads on what you're saying and what they're saying all at once again.
Give them some more of what they're saying.
Ramaboo says, I thought about ordering you some tea too. So there you go, Linda. Patrick Rose says, wish I could too, Mr. Musco. Out of context, I don't know, sorry. Robert Croser says, I know Kevin Jim's a PRS man. I'm a Steinberger man. That makes no sense to me. I don't know.
What, a PRS man? What's he on about? Where's that? Where's PRS?
Third from the top there.
Third from the top is Patrick Rose. I wish I could
Okay,
do
fourth from the top.
Fourth from the top is I know Kevin Jim's a PRS man. I'm a Steinberger.
And
Have a look at
Stratocaster.
this. Have a look at this. Anyone know what this is?
Oh, they're types of guitar, I think. Stratocaster, because I know an Ibanez and a Martin.
This is rich and creamy.
Yummy. Cream cheese frosting.
Do you know what that is?
Cream and cheese.
Yes. You've got over there.
Frosting.
You've got over there some red.
Super moist. Red velvet. We get Betty Crocker over here as well.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
We get Betty Crocker. This is another cake that apparently during the Mardi Gras season, this is what they eat. And we're going to be making that up Not so much live on the show because, well, we might do. We might.
Well, there is that. If we can set up the cameras in the kitchen.
That's what I was going to say. If we can set the kitchen up in the cameras, I mean the cameras in the kitchen, if we can set that up, we could be cooking live on the Essie, sizzling our little bottoms in a big Le Creuset pan.
Le Creuset.
Le Creuset.
Duh.
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 Yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to hope to cook and do our Mardi Gras show from the kitchen, from the Vobes kitchen, cooking cake live on the show, sprinkling the rich and creamy frostings.
Live tasting too.
And live tastings will be the lovely Julie.
I'll give you all a try as well.
The lovely Julie will be wearing her purple hat, and I'll be wearing a purple wig. I've got a special outfit that came in the post to
Have
wear.
You really?
Yes.
You're pulling my leg.
I'm not pulling your leg. I know where it's been. It's been at the dentist, and
it's been trekking up mountains. I said it again.
Mountains,
hills.
hills.
Making. Oh dear!
God.
I put my t-shirt in.
You can't put them in now. They've
Can't put it back
taken
in. It's
them
in
out.
pieces. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's go and find out what the lovely Dave Ford has been. Now, hang on a minute. Hang on.
Hang on a second.
I've gotta get into-
While you're doing that.
Yeah.
Robert Croser says, Julia went in a dungeon in Kirk Oswald. I did, didn't I? An old ruined one. Lily Harriet says, I'm drinking decaf English breakfast. Victoria Allen, yes, I'm here, but said the narrative about the plane, he wasn't a fighter pilot, he was the aeronautical engineer.
Oh, well, keep that under hush for the moment because your video's coming up very shortly.
And Ed Loud is drinking gunpowder tea right now.
Oh, there you are. See, there is such a thing as gunpowder tea. I've had it before. And it nearly blew my bloody brains out. Talking of blowing your brains out, this is Dave Ford, and he's out in the countryside with his hound.
Whippet.
He whipped it out, and,
no.
And I can tell you, he does it in style.
Well, as regular viewers will know, I have a thing about styles. Some are good for dogs, some aren't quite so good. This is a good one, as I will now demonstrate with my hound. Logan, come. Come on. Good boy. Sit. You want to sit? There we go. And if you thought that I managed to do that in just the one take, you'd be wrong.
So, I was thinking if I had a little treat, I wonder if I could hold that over you, lovely Julia, and see if I could get you to sit in the same way that Logan does.
Depends what kind of treat.
It does depend on the treat, of course. Beg.
Clang.
That was the teapot. What was that? Was that the red velvet?
No, it was a bottle of water.
Oh, that's right. It's only electrics down there, 452,000
Well, it was a sealed
volts.
bottle of water.
Oh, I see. You and your seals.
Sealed.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Right. So, how about more
Some
of
more-
the
yes.
comments?
Yes, have I lost it? Yes, I've lost it. Where is it?
That's up there, look.
Yes, but that was to scroll up.
Oh.
Ha ha ha. Yes, Robert Baxter says, hello, I'm late tonight.
Hello, Robert Baxter. Late as ever. I mean, tonight. Together.
Ramaboo says, fake frosting about the
Oh, is it
cream cheese
fake?
thing.
Well, yes, but it's I don't know what real frosting is. We can't.
Dean Cooper says, howdy folks. And Victoria Allen says, love Betty Crocker.
Ah, good old Betty.
Jeff Kellison says, perfect Mardi Gras party snacks.
Yes, we're having a party on the set. Well, we haven't actually put this in our diary. We better bloody put it in our... we better bloomin' put it in our diary because otherwise we will cock it up. By the way, can I just ask, has anybody had any buffering? Last week, we were the freeze and buffering show.
Yes.
She was freeze, I was buffering. And it was quite fun, actually. However, I have actually hardwired the show into the electric
The
grid.
internet.
Into the electric grid.
Internet.
So there's now 452,000 volts going down there, making sure this show gets to you without any complication. And I did that all by myself.
So has anyone had any hitches?
John Berger did sort of help me with a few little pointers.
Good old John.
Yeah, but I can't repeat what he said because they were four-letter words and made me blush.
Lovely.
So that's good. Any other? What's Nigel Sadler
They're all
talking about?
They're all talking about guitars.
Oh.
Nigel Sadler says, love Dave's videos. Logan often upstages him.
That's true. That is true. Has anyone seen the new James Bond, by the way? Down, 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 down.
Andrew Murphy
down, down, down,
says,
down, 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 down. Yeah, sorry.
on Monday's programme, you were banging on about Titchfield Abbey. Will there be a video about it on the BE YouTube channel? Yes, there will.
Yes, there will. And I can tell you, it will be...
Tomorrow?
It's not tomorrow.
It's not.
It's not tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow?
Yes, it's
Friday?
tomorrow. It's Friday show. Friday is Titfield Thunderbolt Day.
Oh, no. Ow.
Yes, it's
No.
the Titfield... it's the
Titchfield Abbey.
Titchfield Abbey. Fantastic building. It will be on Friday. Tomorrow, bell ringer Ollie is going to be... Bong.
Dong.
Bong.
Dong.
Will be with me in West Hoathly and just up from the Priest House, which is very nice. We got down on our bended knees and we were doing Hail Mary to me, David Hardy.
Jeff Kellison says no buffs in Omaha.
No buffs over there.
Nigel Sadler says no buffering, although Kevin's stuttered just a little.
I've been stuttering all evening.
So yeah, we've got more messages of no buffering yet.
Oh.
Excellent, good news.
That's good. I'm so pleased. We hopefully, one of the factors that may come into this is that
Shell's
Billy...
had some stuttering as well, apparently.
Oh, Billy isn't in. So he's not heavily using the internet, but his girlfriend Sharifa may well be on Netflix watching Friends or the American version of The Office.
Well, that shouldn't take too much.
No, you wouldn't have thought so.
Bandwidth.
I wouldn't have thought so.
But I know they like their games.
They do
I'm
like
partial
it.
to a bit of gaming too.
Are you? What games
Online
do you
gaming.
Ludo? Kiddlywinks? Kiddlywinks? What's Kiddlywinks? Kiddlywinks is a
PC
great game. You get
games.
small children and you use their head to bash these counters across.
So that's how you rounded them so well.
Yeah,
To
my
wonderful
kids.
adults.
Yeah, they just did what their dad told
Sheer
them.
potluck, maybe.
Yeah, I think a lot of sheer potluck. It's cold in here tonight, isn't it?
I'm not too bad, but then
Oh,
again,
thank
I've already got my blanket wrapped around my legs.
Oh, I wonder where they disappeared to. Yeah, I think it's time to find out what the lovely Vicky Allen has been up to before we see Dave Ford's final antics. And Dave Ford's is worth waiting for, but this is interesting too. But in order to get there, I have to just jump through a few hoops here. But the hoops are quite easy to jump
So
through.
I was diving through them rather than jumping. Never mind.
So there is a little bit of, I just must warn you, a little bit of shaky vision here, but it's worth watching. Well done, Vicky, for sending this in. Thank you so much, because this is the first time Vicky's done it. And I think this is the first time Dave's been on the show. Kevin's sent videos umpteen times.
I think Dave has sent some.
Oh, is it?
hasn't
Oh,
he?
no, wait a minute. Vicky did send one in because she was on the Thames.
That's right, yeah.
When the Thames froze. I remember that.
Yeah.
She went skating on there and she was doing the... who was that pair that used to do this? Torval and Dean. I thought they did a lot of adverts during the cinema days, didn't they? Pearl and Dean. They were an older couple. Pearl, little old lady there on her ice skates, rolling. Anyway, let's watch.
Roll the video footage.
Rolling the video. Thank you.
Well, as regular viewers,
Oh,
will know,
wait.
I think about styles.
Wait, hang on.
Some are good for
We're
dogs.
just
some
so
are
full of
quite
professionality.
good. This is a good one.
Well, I can't
as
stop
I will now
it.
demonstrate with my
Hang on.
hound.
Wait. You can't. How do you get there? I don't know where it is. I can't get to it.
Good boy. Sit.
This is amusing.
I'll just have to wait for the end.
Hope it's just as amusing for you guys as it is for me. What a cute pooch, though, hey? Oh,
And if you thought that I managed to do that in just the one take, you'd be wrong.
Well, this show's a bit like the BBC, isn't it? Full of repeats. Sorry about that. Do apologise. It was nice and short. I was pumping the thing left, right, and going, how do I... Every button. So now we've got to pay Dave repeat fee money.
oh no.
Oh, please send in at least £255,000 to pay Dave off, because he'll be sending his solicitor by the name of Logan, who will be going... and we'll have to give him dog biscuits now for the rest of time. Oh, thanks.
I dropped a ball then. Got you doing tricks.
Oh, Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Now, just talk to the viewers and I'll try and work out how to get out of this mess.
Ramy says, I love your black cat Blanky. It looks like my rascal. It looks like one of my old cats as well. Just the all black thing. Oh, she was called JD. Named after a previous cat who went missing who was called DJ. Nigel Satter says, go Logan, go.
I'm still here, by the way. I'm just working in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victoria Adams says, so my videos are still shaky.
I didn't mean that in a nasty way. I've managed to get it all organised now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the lovely Vicky, and I hope this is
her lovely video.
Yes, what I mean is I hope it's Vicky and not some bloke with a dog. We'll try it again.
Hola. Hello, good morning. It's Vicky here reporting, and I'm in Windsor today. The sun is out, the sky is blue. I thought I'd make a little video from me to you for the BE group. And I've come down here today. That's a place that not many people come down to. And I'm going to show you, we have a hurricane, fighter hurricane plane by Sydney Cam. I'll just turn it around so you can see. And we'll go around and have a little more look at it because he was a fighter pilot in World War II. And this is the actual size of the plane. This is a replica, obviously. And this is what it was like. Unbelievable when you look at it like here. It looks so small. Where they dropped the bombs from in there, I'll never know. Let's go and have a closer look. There we go. It's amazing. And it was a pilot called Sydney Cam. I think let's go and have a look what it was actually called, because it's got it round here. Just bear with me. Just give you a little video of what the river looks like this morning. Beautiful down here today. I wasn't going to come out today to Windsor, but I thought no, jump on a train. Only takes me 10 minutes. Some boats down there people live on, I think. There we go. Lovely barge there. This is a nice part down here of the river. It's really quiet. So let's go and see what it was called actually, the plane. There we go, it's called the Hawker Hurricane. There we are. I can't really get another view of it because the sun's straight ahead on my camera. But there it is. So anyway, I'm going to have a little wander down here and go over to the island over there. So hope you enjoyed my video today, and I shall say adios everybody, and see you all soon. Bye bye.
Oops, just shaved your head for you. Anyway, none of that. None of that. Enough of that.
Wait, gotta come into land. Hang on, I've got to come into land. Wait, I've got to get back to the webcam. Oh, I've lost the camera. There's the camera. Lost the sudden blackout there, ladies and gentlemen. Coming into land. Oh, awkward landing.
Doing some weird wing walking there, Vobes.
How did you do? Did you do all right? How many did you get? I got 1,400 of them. Oh, aren't I lucky?
Yeah.
Anyway, they're Spitfires, but that was a Hawker Hurricane. Fantastic, Vicky. And don't worry about the shaky footage. The main thing is you got out there and you did something, and 95 or 96% of the audience didn't send us a video. So we're very thrilled with that.
Thanks for your input.
And so, yeah, no, absolutely. Very much appreciate that. And it was great to see. I didn't realise that was the full size of a Hurricane, because it did look... from where you were, it looked smaller, and as you got closer to it. But you did say an interesting thing, because you did say where they put the bombs on it, you didn't know. Well, because it was a fighter, it didn't really have bombs. It had eight guns, 4 on each wing. Bren guns, I think they were. Are they Bren guns? Somebody will correct me. Whatever they were. 40, whatever. Yeah, over there.
Right over my head.
So, but lovely to see them. I'd love to go and see that, actually. I'd love to sit in a real Hawker Hurricane.
There's lots of support for Vicky in the comments
Fantastic.
here. And,
Let's hear them.
on keep it up, keep going with the gimbal, and you'll get the hang of it and all that.
So, yeah, if you've got
Lovely
problems
stuff.
with the gimbal, we'll have to come up and see if we can...
Whereabouts are you?
She's up near Staines.
Ah.
It's about an hour and a half from here. It would be good to meet you and try and help you out with the gimbal because
There's got to be some trees we can hug at the same time.
Yes. There's Staines. There's a lot. Well, we could go to the Royal, to the Windsor Great Park. There's lots of ancient trees there.
Lots of ancient London plains.
Yeah, because it's only down the road. Maybe we could meet you, Vicky, in Windsor Park. That would be amazing, and we could have a walk around the park, do a video. We'll help you out with the gimbal, try and work out how to get it working for you. And then Bob's your Uncle, Charlie's your aunt. Unless Charlie isn't your aunt, of course, and then you have to find somebody called Charlie, and it's a bit of a problem. Yeah. Anyway.
I often wonder which hole you're going to have to crawl out of when you go like that.
I crawl out of loads of different holes. But yeah, no, keep it up. That's brilliant. So, unlike Vobes, she speaks nice and quietly. Thank you, Barbara Charles.
No shouting in the microphone.
Yeah. No shouting down the microphone!
Hey.
I always assume that nobody can hear me. Glenn Johnson says, my mum had a limited run spit pick like yours. Where is it?
Or Spitfire pick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what? Where is...
Where is what? My Spitfire pick? What, the one
in the
above
front
my
room.
editing machine? It's above my editing machine. In the other room. It's not in this room. Sorry about that. David Chamberlain says, evening. Dubai calling. Dubai? Only on a Friday and not from the door.
Ernie Samet says, Richard, I can get you in a hurry, a hurricane or a spit. I belong to various World War II RAF reenactment groups.
Oh, wow. Ernie, let's do a video. Let's do a video where the Vobe sits in a Spitfire. It doesn't have to take off
That'd
or
be
anything
great.
because I know that costs a couple of £1,000. But it would be great to just to sit in one and look at the controls.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
That'd be
Let's
awesome.
organise that for on a nice sunny spring day. We can spring into action. Actually, part of the... I want to do some stuff about the Battle of Britain, and particularly... Yeah, the Battle of Britain. Particularly the Battle of Britain, because we were on the home front. I just want to finish off what David Chamberlain was saying. I hope you all begin packing. Only 9 days left, and you all need to leave. Is that not... 9 days before the 31st of January, Brexit Day. Yay! We're all going to have a big party. What day of the week is Brexit Day? Because we could well have a party on the Vobe show.
Let's keep the politics out, yeah?
No, there's no politics. We're just having a party.
Anyways.
Have a lovely party.
Ben Miller says, The Vobe Show, how are you?
Yes, very good. Is that the Ben Miller? Is that the Ben Miller, the actor Ben Miller, who was in a number of comedy programmes? Or is it the other Ben Miller who likes the Vobe Show?
That one.
That one. Very well. Thank you very much for popping by. It's lovely to see you, sir.
Andrew Norris says there's 50 people watching. Is that a record?
I used to have some records.
Oh, we had 72 the other week. That was the...
Didn't we have 78?
That was the Bold... No, that was the... Yes.
78?
But that wasn't the Vogue show. That was the Bold Explorer Live.
No, 78 was a record.
Oh.
Yes. It was the old 78 gag there, ladies and gentlemen. If you had to be born from a... So we need to have an army of these aeroplanes ready to fly over your head as soon as something...
Just like being at home next to Lancing Airport. Shoreham Airport.
Yeah, there we go.
Brighton Airport. Whoever's airport it is anyway.
Andrew Murphy says it's Friday. Oh, Brexit Day is a Friday. Fantastic. Well, don't worry, you don't have to turn up. It'll be there'll be a special Brexit leaving party show. So if you were one of the Remainers who weren't very happy about it, you don't have to watch. It's just going to be one of those days where I can let my hair down, or I can put it back on again, whichever. I could grow my hair. I could grow a beard. I could grow some hair. I wouldn't be constrained by the EU's rules and regulations. It would be great.
Robert Baxter says maybe you should go to Cosford Air Museum when you're up in Shropshire. I've been there. It's good.
Oh, yes.
I like it.
Yes,
Cosford.
Cosford. Costs a fortune. No, it is very good. I may or may not be up there this weekend because the weather looks a bit. Because I'm going to be flying my drone. I could make my drone look a bit like a Spitfire.
Yes, Ramaboo. Make sure you all go and hit a like on the video if you're sat watching it.
Yes.
Or a down. We don't care.
Yeah, if you really.
Well, we do care.
We do care. Yes, of course we care. We care immensely.
But we're not going to let it kill us.
No. No. Ben Miller says, do you know George Timperley? Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We know George very
Do
well.
you know George Timperley?
Do you know George Timperley?
Do you know George Timperley?
I know George Timperley. Do I?
Timperley.
Timperley. Yeah, I know George Timperley. Timpany, whatever what's his name? Jeff Kellison says, do the Mardi Gras show early and have a blowout. Yes. We need a whale for a blowout. Oh, no, it's a blowhole.
Or a hairdryer.
Or a hairdryer, yes. Vicky says, has anyone visited the War Museum in London? That's a very interesting place.
Yes, actually, I did. With school.
And they have a pseudo not Subutio. They have a pseudo air raid going on.
Oh, yeah.
With the wall collapsing. You stand in this room and the whole thing shakes. It's really good. And then a sink from the floor above crashes down. Somebody in a bath cascades out. There's a massive explosion. There's a few limbs they throw at you. It's a very realistic experience. You come out with bandages, an eye missing, that sort of thing. I had a full head of hair when I went in there, and if you need a teeth extraction, it's a great time because the shrapnel that they lob at you, it's terrific.
Ben Miller says yes, he does. Oh, no, he said yes to something else.
All right. Patrick Rose says you'll have to celebrate in the morning with Ready Brexit. Absolutely, that's good. I might get some Ready Brexit just for that.
Victoria Adams says Brexit Friday is my hospital specialist day for my balance, and she says once her balance is a bit better, she'd love to come meet up.
Oh right,
but she doesn't have a car, or rather doesn't drive.
No, but you could get your wheels balanced at the same time. Costs you a bit more because there's 4 of them, but yes. Well, we'll work it out.
Ben Miller is George's best friend, apparently.
Oh, that Ben Miller.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
I'm not going to say a word. Ernie Samet says, hi, Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Alas, no, it was taken at Brooklands. Apparently, something. Dean Cooper says, Ben Miller's... We've worked that out now, Dean.
No, I read that one out.
Oh, that's the
I
one
read
you
that
read
one
it.
out.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I take it all back. I take it all back.
Ed Loud said, I'm going to name my next dog Breck, so I can say, Breck, sit, before I cross the road and get dirty looks from all the Remainers where I live.
Do you know there's a thing that goes up my nose? It's called my finger. No, have you noticed anybody talking about Brexit, not getting into the politics, but there's some people who pronounce it correctly, Brexit, because it's Britain's exit, and there's others that call it Brexit. Have you noticed that? Somehow it's got eggs in there. Brexit. What are they talking about? I don't know what they're talking about. Brexit? Where's the eggs? What do you mean?
Well, it's like some people say etc. It's not, it's et cetera.
Et cetera.
It's Latin.
Yes,
et,
there's no X.
And cetera and all.
And all. Yeah, exactly. Rami Booth just reminded us that Terry Jones, of course, the Monty Python actor and director of the Monty Python films and You're a Very Naughty Boy. You're a very naughty boy! He's a very naughty boy. Died today, which is very sad news. I only caught that 5 o'clock this evening. Terry Jones has passed away.
Ben Miller's asking to do a video with you at Bluebell Railway.
Is he indeed?
We've already done the Bluebell Railway.
We did do the Bluebell Railway. Where are we? Where are we? We did do the Bluebell Where are we? But we could do another Where are we? Railway.
Another Where are we?
We could do another Where
are we anyway?
Where are we? Which would be quite fun. And Glenn Johnson, who likes a bit of Glenn Miller on the side, though he wouldn't let you know with his Mohican, he suggested, how about a cycle ride on a disused railway? I thought that we could do that. And Glenn's going to come along on his chopper, just like Dumpman. I think Glenn could be what instrument does Glenn play? The saxophone, doesn't it, or something?
The bass guitar.
Oh, the bass guitar. It'd be great to see Glenn with his Mohican and the saxophone doing that. You with your mandolin. Is it a mandolin?
There's a mandolin. There's a ukulele.
A ukulele, mandolin,
or a recorder.
and I with my triangle. And we could We could be a
Or
band.
ting ting.
Ting ting. We could be a yeah. Every time someone's come, I could ding ding, get them out the way.
He didn't get that joke.
No, not at all. So we could do that. Glenn, are you up for that? Could we do a disused railway and the three of us on? But have you got a bicycle?
I have, but I need to fix it up.
We could fix it up. We can. Fix
I also
it up.
need to fix up the bike trailer I've got for the baby.
Oh yes, of course. We've got to get to what could he could play a horn, couldn't he, or something?
Yeah.
Or a rattle.
Yeah.
Maracas.
Yep.
Maracas.
Drums, actually, he'd be really good at that.
Yeah, he's good at throwing his arms about. We're talking about Joseph. Yeah, we could get him on there as well. And anybody else? What could imagine that you had Linda Kane coming up behind us on her tricycle. What could Linda play? I think Linda is clarinet.
I was going to say a flute.
Oh, a flute. Yes, maybe a flute. What we should do is work out, some of our regulars and then appoint an instrument for them. That would be a good game, wouldn't it? Good game, good game. All right, my love, let's look at the old floorboard. Dave Ford, what would he be good at?
I can
Whilst you're working that
imagine him
out-
with the saxophone, actually.
With the saxophone?
Jamming out with the saxophone, yeah. Don't know why. Lisa Simpson style.
Lisa Simpson style.
Yeah.
Right, well, never mind all that nonsense because we're now going to go over to Dave Ford and this is what we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. We've been building up for this. All of this has been building up to see the lovely Dave Ford and Logan in years gone by doing their Whippet training, ladies and gentlemen. Whippet training. There we are, Whippet training, ladies and gentlemen. Whip it out and get it trained. So there we are. How about that? Linda Kane says, I can't ride a bike. Raised in Brighton, which is built on 7 hills.
Ed Loud says, playing the triangle reminds me of Baldrick in Blackadder goes fourth.
Ding, 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 ding.
Linda Kane says, sousaphone.
Sousaphone.
Yeah, I'm not sure what one of those
Is that,
actually.
is that the one that you blow down? And
With the piano bit?
With the piano bit?
Maybe, I'm
Is
not
that the
sure.
thing? What was that called? What was
I don't
the...
know.
Yeah.
Cheryl Craggs says she has a flute and some tin whistles. I remember her flute
yes.
playing. Very
Tin-
lovely.
Tin whistle. I like the old tin whistle. And what about the wobble board? Of course, we can't get the person who used to make that famous because he's now inside doing time. But the wobble board. Or even better, what about the washboard with thimbles?
Yeah, well, we've got Victoria Allen on the tambourine and
Yes.
Patrick Rose on the spoons.
Oh, fantastic. It's a bit like the New Seekers now.
Yep, we've got a nice, a good old
Folk band.
folk band going on here.
Yeah, that's lovely. Glenn Johnson loves Logan, which is a different kind of film that we've seen on Netflix. Kevin All says, Dave, could you possibly train Richard? Doubt that very much. What a day at the Bluebell Railway, says Blend Miller.
What day?
What day? Oh, what day? Well, we'll work it out. In a warm day.
In the meantime, can you not spam the chat, please, darling?
Yes, I'll try not to. Anyway, listen, it is coming up to 9 o'clock. We've had a fantastic show. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you to the people who sent in the videos. That's absolutely brilliant. It makes a good show. If you'd like to send in a video to be played, all you need is your mobile phone or a more sophisticated camera. One of those Reds are quite nice, but they're about £30,000. But a cheap phone will do. And make your video. Make sure you're in it. That's only fair. We've trained the
Hold
lovely
it.
Kevin. What's her name? Hold it horizontal, not vertical. It's not Instagram. And do about a minute, which is about fine. And then send it to richard@vobes.com via the service which is called WeTransfer. We transfer your video. WeTransfer.com. I should put. I think I
That's
once.
WE transfer.
Yeah, WE. Yeah, we transfer, not we transfer. That's
Ernie Samat says, Richard and Julia, come and see us at Biggin Hill show this year. We'll get you in free plus parking.
When is it? When are the dates? We'll come. We'll definitely come. I want to come. Part of the Battle of Britain. 80 years. 80 years since the Battle of Britain. Ba 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 bum ba da dum bum ba. No, that's not the Battle of Britain. How does the Battle of Britain? Dun dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da da dun dun. Oh, I love the Battle of Britain. The film, the 1969, is it 1963, 1969, whatever it was, film with all those wonderful stars in it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The flying footage is wonderful.
Victoria Allen is finding it very amusing, imagining everyone playing instruments.
Yes. Well, we could carry that on into the Bald Explorer. Take Bessie. Oh, yes, we could take Bessie and go live. That would be nice.
That would be fun.
That would be great fun.
That would please Matthew.
Yes,
He's desperate to see Bessie up and running again, isn't he?
He is, and I'll talk to Matthew tomorrow. I'm out with Matthew Holdsworth tomorrow, up on the Greensand Way. So it's all very exciting. Big thank you to the very lovely Rami Boo for our wonderful prizes and gifts. That's so nice. The teapots here. We will be having a teapot party next Wednesday for sure. Linda's going to provide the tea. If someone could send milk and biscuits, then that would be even. But I'm terrible. I blag everything. Tea and biscuits would be good. What else? A cosy. Anybody good at knitting? There we are. Something for the lovely Cheryl. A nice tea cosy to go over the top with faces of. No, I'm only kidding. I'm so kidding. Anyway, thank you so much, Rami Boo. That was very nice, Lisa. You're so kind. And it's made a great show. We've had fun. Have you had fun?
I have had fun.
I've had
fun with you guys.
And thanks to everybody who supports the show, to our mystery donor who donates quite a lot, and to everybody who's not so much a mystery. We'll show his truck on the next show on Friday.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So
Thank you.
It's time for us to go now. We gotta go, boys. Suffering suffertags.
She loves it. She loves it. Yeah. Right. That's it. Thank you very much. Good night, all. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
How about styrofoam? Yes, styrofoam comes in right at the last minute. This is Nigel Sander. Bring your styrofoam.
Go ahead. Remember to give us a like before you disappear for the evening, and have a great evening, everyone.
I thought Americans had styrofoam. I thought that was the stuff you did pack stuff. We have.
No, you're thinking styrofoam.
Yeah, that's
but
what
styrofoam.
What's the stuff that we have in England? What's it called?
Polystyrene.
Polystyrene. Yes, Polly's ice cream, as I always used to.
That one said a stylophone. I'm talking about styrofoam.
Yes, all right, fair enough. We better go, hadn't we? Nice to see you.
Don't else say our welcome.
Take care. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.